How's it going? Happy Sunday. A little dry shampoo. That is going to be necessary for sure. And a little bit of detangler. Just enough that I can brush this through my hair. All right, we're going to get ready together. Say hi when you're hopping on. So Adam is downstairs chopping up some watermelon and tomatoes, basil. I put all the ingredients out, and we are going over to Jenny and Preston's house. They're friends of ours. They're actually the founders of Beautiful You. The other founders are in town as well and just got here, and we are going to a dinner tonight. So I was like, okay, I will bring a salad. My hair is just tangly. This is the easiest tool to, we went to the beach yesterday, and then I did wash and condition my hair last night because the salt water will dry it out, and then I didn't brush it, which is my fault. So right now I'm just getting tangles out. You could turn this on if you wanted. It does have titanium plates, but it's hard for you guys to hear me when I do that, and I'm curling my hair, so not even gonna worry about it. We are gonna do a full makeup and hair in less than 30-minute combo tonight because that's when we have to head to dinner, and I still have to put like garlic and basil and like the mozzarella balls and stuff in the salad. Have you guys ever had a bruschetta type salad? So yummy. So yummy. Okay, we are going to make some TrimFit. I took a nap this afternoon when Beta took a nap. I don't know why I don't do that more often. It's because that's when I normally try and get stuff done, is while she's napping. And whew, today I woke up, it was only maybe an hour and 15 minutes, but I was like, oh, I could do that every day. That like sleep when your baby's sleeping. It's a real thing. You should do it. Sleep when anyone's sleeping. Don't feel guilty for sleeping. Sleep anytime you can. Sleep is the best thing you can do for your body. Thank you about the dress. I got this on clearance at Anthropology last week, and we got up early this morning because the sun just comes in so early. And so we took Beta to the park bright and early, and it was so hot, and I only threw on some mascara and some sunscreen, and then we went to the grocery store and did all the other things today, and I was like, I've got to shower, but I only like wiped my face off. I was like, I don't want a full shower. I don't want to scrub the makeup completely. The heat takes a lot out of you. That explains it. It really does. I feel like it'll wear you out. Okay, a little bit of, I don't need sunscreen. It's going to get dark on me, so not even going to do it. Foundation. We're gonna do full on. So I went to a dinner at their house not too long ago, and I got there and there were a bunch of other people there, and I looked kind of like, you know when you're like slouchy, like, oh, Sunday night, I think it was gonna be like hot dogs or something, so I dressed kind of like Sunday night hot dogs, and everybody else that was there looked like not Sunday night hot dogs. It was like, and it was new people, and I was like, I already get nervous with new people, and so tonight I was like, I'm not gonna be Sunday night hot dog girl. Tonight I'm gonna be Sunday night sundress girl, and if I meet, because I know that there's gonna be some other people there, and so don't you hate that? And I normally am an overdresser, and I just was like, oh, like, no big deal. But you only nap when you're pregnant or sick. You can't do it any other time. I used to feel very, very guilty about napping. Like, kind of grew up in a, like, if you are napping, you're lazy, like, kind of lifestyle or environment. And there's a nap. I have learned, Adam and his family are big advocates of napping. All right, this gnat's gonna drive me crazy. It's like literally on my phone camera. And so he's like, no, it's the best thing for your body. Like, it's healing for your body, all of it. So, and now we will all be hot dogs. Okay, put on Ophir's Dewy Primer. This is so good to help. You want to let it dry for about a minute before you put your foundation on, but it is hydrating and it's just beautiful one. It's just great. Okay, I'm gonna go in with some cardamom foundation. I'm gonna do about a squirt of that. If you need more, you can always add more. Oh, you took a 3-hour nap today. So I have now become like a advocate of napping and trying to tell people, like, because it really does. If you're in a bad mood, take a nap. Even if you can only get in like a half-hour nap, take a nap. If my kids are grumpy, take a nap. Rest, like, and I've just become, it was like permission that I'd never had until I met Adam and his family. And then especially, like, you know, when you're pregnant, you feel like appropriate. You're like, I'm growing a human. Well, I'm not pregnant. I'm just tired. And so then it's like, you know, don't feel guilty. Take the nap. Don't worry. And you'll probably just be so much more like efficient and effective after you nap. It's how I feel about vitamins. Like, take vitamins, take your nap, take a walk, get sunshine. Like, I'm getting older, I guess. I don't know. Okay, look at that foundation. Their Skin Satin Foundation just takes you from hot dog girl to sundress girl real quick. All right, going in with setting powder. I have to remind myself that I cannot be talking the whole time, like, and not doing my makeup at the same time, because I can do that and then I will not be ready in time and I will have no watermelon salad to bring. So the watermelon salad is just like a kind of bruschetta. I put cucumbers. I don't do lettuce at all. So if you're anything like me, I kind of eat around the lettuce anyway, so I just quit putting it in my salads. So I put the English cucumbers. They're the really long ones that have like the wrapper on them. This is just setting powder. It's gonna make all the sweaty spots not look sweaty and bags under your eyes not look baggy. It's just like a miracle powder. Anywhere you think you might get sweaty, put it on. Now, because I have dewy primer on, your skin still looks dewy. It's like this magic combo. So you put a cucumber chopped up into like diced pieces, chunks of watermelon, slivers of basil, olive oil, the balsamic dressing, garlic, a lot of salt, and chopped up like cherry tomatoes, and some pepper. You mix it all together and then taste it. Oh, and mozzarella balls or burrata if you are doing it on like a platter. So good. So good. So refreshing. You can put it on bread or you can put it first in your mouth. All right, here we go. It is so good. So I took Veda to the grocery store today and we're still in Puerto Rico. If you've been following our journey, and we're here for the summer and possibly longer, just depending on a few things. So we went to the grocery store. Veda started saying like, hola, ¿cómo estás? And then she'll say like, buenos dias. And so she was walking around the store speaking Spanish to everybody. It's just so cute. Everyone here is so friendly. I needed cilantro for something else. Couldn't find it. A lady left her buggy and went and was like, she asked me, she was like, are you looking for something? And I was like, yeah, I'm new here, sorry. And she didn't work there. I was like, do you work here? And she's like, no, but I can help you. I shop here all the time. And I was like, okay. The people here, I'm not kidding, they're so lovely. And so she left her cart and showed me where the cilantro was. And then another lady was like, oh, what are you gonna make? And I was telling her, and I was like, I need to find basil. And she was like, oh, here, I'll help you. And she leaves her cart and goes to the fruit section all the way on the other side, and like, this is where the basil is. And I was like, I'm so sorry you like had to go all this way. She was like, I'm not in a hurry. Like, glad I could help you. That sounds delicious. And I was like, what? Where did these people, like, we have had, I'm not kidding, the most beautiful experience here with just lovely people. Okay, I am going to do this carefully without getting it on my dress. Fluffy brush, some bronzer. Okay, I use Ophir's bronzer in the deepest shade, Teak. Hey, is she okay? Okay, sorry, he's watching her. You know when you have like an ear out, always, that's how I feel. Okay, this is Chalk Shine. I want to use Cloudless. All right. But it reminds you of like, man, it really doesn't take much to just be kind to someone and like make somebody have such a great experience in life. I really feel like I am learning how I think I'm a kind person and I am just not enough. I'm like, oh, when was the last time I did that for somebody else? Like, not because it's your job, but just because you were nice. You know that day I said I was gonna go get nail glue because I popped my top into the thing? I never did it, and now, ta-da. All right, a little bit of Currant blush. Oh, the color on this. I just barely put any on a fluffy brush, and I just do it right over and above where I put my bronzer. I got a size medium. It was on clearance and it was the only size that they had in store, but I probably could have gotten a small. It does run, I would say, a little large. If you need links for anything, just drop the word me below. This is the necklace I already linked earrings, necklace. This is the necklace I'm gonna wear with it. I'll go ahead and put it on. But if you need links for that, or Ophir links, drop the word me, launch links, pretty much. Tried to think of anything that I would need. Gosh, is it not just the most beautiful color? I am also going to use, trying to figure out what color I want to do for my eyes tonight. Give me just a second. Figure out my plan. Oh, do not fall. Almost knocked you over. Okay, here's mascara. I will need that in a minute. I'm looking for brow liner because, here we go. It always makes a difference when your brows are done. Do your brows. Then when you're doing your eyeshadow, you kind of have like the right shape and you know where you want your shadow. This week I'm going to get a different chair. This lawn chair has been holding up. It's been helpful, doing great, but I am getting a different chair because it is the most uncomfortable thing to sit on and do these videos on with you guys. I have one eyebrow that probably because when I plucked it in middle school, like plucked more on one side than the other or something. So I have one a little higher naturally than the other. So I kind of go a little above my brow on my right side. And I don't necessarily go as high on my left, and I correct my eyebrows. Where did all the time go? You know, when you can like feel your husband pacing from another room, that's where I'm gonna be in about 10 minutes. Okay. All right, we're gonna do fast. I'm like thinking in my head, oh, I'm gonna do this, or oh, I could do this, or I don't have time for any of that. So I'm gonna go in with Guava blush on my lid. This is a different shade than what I used on my cheeks. This is a little lighter color. It's really pretty though. And then I'm gonna do bronzer. Multi-purpose products tonight, my friends. Hope you've made the salad. No, we haven't. They like live 4 minutes from our house, so that's good. They're really close. Hi, you look cute. Okay, what's next? Bronzer. Okay, Veda said she wants to show her boo-boo that's on her tongue. She can show me in just a second. All right, so I'm really okay on time because they don't live far. And I give myself like goals that are early for obvious reasons. So I'm like, I need to be ready by 5, but technically I need to leave by like 5:20 to be there 5 minutes early. So I have time, which was good. Okay, going in with that dark teak bronzer. Okay, and then I go on like that's not stiff enough. I need like a stiff brush. I'm gonna go under my lash line with that bronzer. Such a glowy look. I'm doing great. I'm doing good. I've got plenty of time. Okay, let's see. Oh. Let's do it. I just got a new plumping lip gloss from Ophir. Hey, what are you doing? What happened to your thumb?
I got hurt.
You got hurt? Do you want to come say hi to friends?
Yeah.
Okay, you can.
Hi, friends.
Hi, friends. Just for a minute, because I've got to get ready. What are you doing?
What's on your lap?
This is my dress.
Are those buttons?
They are buttons. Do you like them?
What are you doing?
She scratched her little nose. We actually don't know what she... Do you know what she did?
Yeah, she told me it was you.
She said I hit it with my fingernail, but I don't remember that. But if I did, I said I was sorry. But I don't...
What happened to your nose, Veda?
It does scats.
Who scratched it?
Mama.
Oh, okay.
When? She woke up from her nap with it like that and then said I did it. Did I do it?
All right, come on, Veda.
I'm sorry.
Come on, sweetie.
If I
Let's
did,
go
I
get some
don't know.
tomatoes.
All right, chop up those tomatoes. Yeah, I was like, what? I did not do that. All right, we're almost done. And then I'm gonna do my hair. Like, your kids are so funny. I talked to my niece last night and I was telling her, so we went to the rainforest. Oh my gosh, has it been that long since I've talked to you guys? Have I talked to you guys about the rainforest yet? Oh, I don't have time on tonight's live to get into the rainforest. But so I was telling my niece, I found the biggest snail of all time. And it really was. It was like as big as the palm of my hand. It was huge. And I regret not, I don't know if you're allowed to take things from the rainforest, so that's why I left it there. But probably good I didn't do it, but I regret it so much. I really wanted it. Like, I guess I would have built a terrarium or something or put it in the yard here and just like talked to it and fed it tomatoes, or I don't know. Like, it was the most beautiful large snail. So I called my niece wanted to talk to me last night. So I talked to her, she's 4. And I was telling her, I was like, I found this snail. And she was like, I found a snail that was bigger than my head. And I was like, really? And she said, yeah. And then it grew and it was bigger than the house. And so that's kind of like how like Veda is like, you scratched my nose. And you're like, really? You're like, huh, they just like come up with these things. And you're like, I don't recall doing that. I feel like if I had done that, I would have like definitely been incredibly empathetic and like, I'm so sorry, I can't believe that happened. And she just woke up from her nap with it. but possibly, so I just told her I'm sorry. Okay, so we went on a rainforest hike. I signed up for this excursion for me, my sister, her friend, and Adam. And we get there and they're like, okay, here are your life jackets. I'm like, cool. And I'm gonna unplug my phone while I'm talking because my cord won't reach. So I'm gonna do my hair while I tell you about the rainforest. Give me a second. Okay, so we get there and all of a sudden they're like, okay, stay together. Like these are gonna be some pretty strenuous hikes. And I'm like, okay, I'm obviously not a strenuous hiker. She's like, some of the sides of the cliffs we'll be climbing today are over 200 feet tall. At some point you'll be holding onto a rope. Be sure like you don't go off into the muddy parts, all these different things. So I'm like, surely it's just like gradual incline. No, it was like if you did a rock climbing mud run with the incline of this, with dug out holes of mud and branches you climb onto all the way up a hill, that is how you got, it is for sure the most physical thing I've ever done in my whole life. I was so proud of myself when I made it to the top. But so you make it all the way. This was like an hour's worth of, we are hiking to these waterfalls. You make it all the way up to the top. Then they had these big slides, which the guy was like, I'm not bringing anybody back. If you don't want to do it, like stay down here. Like not bringing anyone back down. The only way down is going down the slide. And so, hey, do you have her? Hello. Hey, Veda, are you good? Are you with Daddy? Are you with Daddy? Okay. I hear him now. Okay. You know when you hear your child and you're like, huh, that sounds like something they shouldn't be doing. Okay, so I was like, well, I don't want to be the only one who doesn't make it down. And so I didn't end up doing it. After watching their video, I totally could have done it. But it intimidated me. So, but I made it all the way to the waterfalls. It was beautiful. It was so clear. I just like floated around by myself for a little while they went and did the big water slide stuff. And it was so peaceful, so relaxing. Highly recommend. It was the El Yuque rainforest. So you make it all the way there, right? And I'm like bragging about myself to myself and to Adam. I was so worn out and I'm like, I'm so proud of us. Not thinking you have to do the same journey to get back to your vehicle. Has this ever happened to you? I obviously don't hike enough that I didn't think of this, but I had not mentally prepared myself for the hike back. So I made it, but yeah, I made it and it was such a trek. What was the name of the excursion you've been wanting to go? So we just did just Googled like excursions for the thing. There's no way we could have taken Veda. Our friends watched her and she would not have, it would have been impossible. But there was a guy up there who had a baby on his back and I just was thinking like, oh my goodness, what if he fell backwards? Like, it's so scary. So I was glad that I didn't take her. The color that I just used on my lips is the shade Whatever from Ophir. And then I'm looking for a little bit of a darker shade. This Go There, it's like a more purple. And I'm gonna go on the outside with it. My poor shoes. Oh my gosh, they didn't make it. They did not make it. They're orange. They will forever be orange. They got back and too excited. I'm so sorry. Okay, Ophir's plumping lips, and then we're about to do this hair. Okay. I feel like that's a cute combo. And I really like it with the eye look. Oh, I turned the AC off up here because it sounds loud. It's like not a quiet air conditioner. And now I'm getting hot. Okay, here we go. Anyways, I would say if you're gonna do it, it is physically exerting. So just if you ever hear and you do it, just kind of have that in mind. Okay, I'm not separating my hair out into sections for 2 reasons. I lost the one scrunchie that I have. Like, you know when they have live television or whatever you call it, where it's like sitcoms and they're like, oh, ha ha ha, like, and they like play cue music. Sometimes I wish I had one of those for here, because I'll say things like, I lost the only scrunchie, and in my head I'm like, and everyone says like, oh no, because that's how I feel about it. Okay, brushing this out really quickly. Oh, I still have to do this salad thing. All right, let's do it. All right, starting with my front pieces, I'm just going to put in some little, this is on sale right now, this curling one. It's called the Le Clip, and they have their Black Friday and July sale. And this is such a fast way to do your hair. And I'm probably gonna brush through it a little bit just for like a relaxed look. But it's such a good titanium curling iron. Taking these. So my sister's still in town. I'm gonna see her tomorrow. She flies back home. We went out to like the other side of the island yesterday to go to like the Caribbean side for beaches, and it started pouring down rain. We didn't end up getting to snorkel, so I was so bummed. We were in the car for hours to drive out there, and we didn't get to because of the weather. We just couldn't outrun it. So, but I am gonna see her. She's staying in Old San Juan, which is beautiful, and I'm gonna go see her tomorrow. Okay, if you ever have a crease, do you see where your curling iron made like a dent? Just take it and rub your wand over your crease, and no more crease. It's gone. Again, not separating my hair into sections. You can kind of take large chunks. I just go towards the back of my head. I probably should have put a heat protectant on, but I just forgot. Yeah, so if you've ever had that happen, which it happens to me sometimes because I'm like not paying attention, and I'll be like, oh no, or if you accidentally bent it, you know, a little bit the wrong way, so easy just to use that to like get that little crease out. In the top part, I will take a few little sections and add some extra curls. This is just gonna give me a little bit more, like I take smaller sections and they'll end up being a little tighter, and that's how it makes it look like you separated your hair out and everything, and you did all the things, and you didn't. It was just fast. I feel like I'm pulling this together. Here we go. Rotate towards the back of your head. The longer you hold your curls, the tighter your curls are going to be. I do have in extensions currently. So I have K-tips in the front. If you look closely, you can kind of see some leftover glue from where one came out. So that's not. I found one in the bed. So I have had K-tips in for several months now, and I'm getting to the point to where they are letting loose. So all you have to do is get like some sort of adhesive remover spray. You spray it on and it just dissolves what was adhering them and they just come out. So I have K-tips in the front and I have 2 rows of hand-tied extensions in the back, and also those are going too. So as soon as they are loose, I'm gonna have short hair again for a while. It's just hot here and I am not near my hairdresser to be able to have high maintenance hair. So I'm like, I'm just not in a season. We are going to the pool or the beach almost every day right now. It's just very hot. And so it's kind of like, if you want to do something fun, you better find water. And so I'm like, I think I'm going to embrace short hair for a little bit. It's been really fun to have long hair, but okay, going. So I do, if you have extensions, you get it. You're gonna have layers of your hair that's like your hair, then you're gonna have layers that are long. And I try and curl everything like together so that they just blend together a little better. Short hair in hot climates is a must, I agree. So, save my hair, I'll use it later. All right, I'm almost done, you guys. 5 and 6. In my head, you know how you like plan it out? I'm like, my goal is to be off by 5:15. Gives me 5 minutes to throw all the stuff my husband's cut up into chunks, throw it all into a cute bowl while he puts the baby in the car. I'll be good to go. Baby's already ready. She's down there snacking on mozzarella balls. All right, taking this. So tonight, when I went to the store, I got some cilantro, and I've never seen this from the grocery store. It was like in the bag, but with the root ball still attached. So, put it in a cup of water, and I'm hoping that I can propagate some longer roots, and I can have my own little, I'm gonna put it out in a flower pot. I have not planted anything since I've been here. I hope to, at some point soon, start like having a little garden going. I just haven't gotten that far. I've been trying to do all the things I have to do, and gardening hasn't been on the list. We do have a bunch of tadpoles though in our flower pots. All right, so when you get to this section, you're gonna wanna take your small little pieces, just a couple, it doesn't take much, and you take just a little sections and give yourself like 2 or 3 up at the top. Same with the crown. Yes, don't forget the crown, because that's what separates the pros from the amateurs. Don't forget the crown. how's my friend doing that's in the hospital? We are still praying for her. They're actually trying to get her, so she has significant brain damage, and they're trying to get her in at a, like, somewhere that does brain and trauma, like rehabilitation, but she is still alive. That's a praise the Lord, and she is, miracles are happening, and things that they said she'd never be able to do, she's doing, but she's still not fully back. So we're just praying for her. Her name is JoJo. I have a friend who had a baby. She had a C-section, and then she had a blood clot. And so she had a pulmonary embolism, and she was gone for 55 minutes. And they got her back to life, and they said she would not, you know, like, wasn't looking good. And she has just had miracles upon miracles, and she's awake, and she is, but she isn't like necessarily responsive, but they did let her kids go in. She has 6 kids, and they did let her kids go in, and we are just praying for her, praying for her family, praying just miracles. I believe we serve a God who is a miracle working God, and already just the fact she's alive is a miracle in itself. And but I'm just praying for her and her family. Okay, going into these sections, can you hear Adam? He's like, oh. It's like that girl is curling her hair. Yeah, she woke up, and they've been having like music therapy, and they've allowed her kids have gotten to see her. And I'll share on my stories so you can follow her family. And so if you want to follow updates and be praying for her, she is a wonderful, kind, loving, amazing human that I think about all the time. All right, friends. Oh no, I knew it when I got it clamped. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna spray. I gotta get off. Give me a, if you need links for stuff, I'm gonna spray my hair. I'll show you what I do. Oh, spray some perfume so I smell good. Okay. Hairspray. Oh, where are you? Sheet 3-way hairspray. Gonna just. If you've never used the lip clip, it is, oh, missed a section. Whole section. How did I do that? That's because I didn't section my hair off. Give me 1 minute. Oh man. All right. I'm gonna, don't forget shoes. Wouldn't that be, that would be totally a me thing. I think this side looks good. I feel like I'm good. Whoa, dropped my TrimFit. Okay, Tall Chic 3-way hairspray. There we go. Need my wedding rings. Picked up drinks and other stuff. They're already all in the car, so I feel like I'm halfway. Oh, 2 minutes before I said I'd be off. Okay, marula oil. It's gonna give you some shine and texture. It smells amazing. They just have like a new formula. And oh my gosh, it smells so good. It's gonna allow you, especially in like humid environments, to be able to get really beautiful curls and shine and some extra texture without getting frizzy. Okay, if you run across a hair, it's just not doing what you want it to. Just take the extra 10 seconds. Okay. We did it. Oh, I haven't made the bed today. Sorry, friends. It was blurred out in the beginning. I was like, oh, you can't even tell. Okay, 12 sheet 3-way hairspray. You can do light, medium, or heavy hold. We're done. Call it a day. Love you guys. If you have questions about anything, send me a message. And I'm off. See you later.